all the pieces in place to at least be competitive in
this hurts. What's good, everybody? We back with another video, and this is gonna be a heartbreaking video for me. I can't even lie. This will be a legacy-defining season for Pat Mahomes. Before you get started, make sure you like, comment, share, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Join the team, man. But look, Tyreek Hill got traded to the Dolphins. And me, I'm a Pat Mahomes fan, so I like Kansas City. So if I had to choose a team, because the NBA is my thing. I like the NBA more than the NFL. But I've been watching more NFL lately, and I'm starting to enjoy it. Pat Mahomes is my favorite player. Kansas City just lost. I'd say Travis Kelce is the number one threat, but the deep threat, Tyreek Hill is gone. He's with the Dolphins, man. So we finna get into this.
This morning I woke up thinking to myself, okay, Mike, finally you could get some sleep. The NFL news cycle is probably over at this point. After all, we've seen multiple stars get traded this offseason. Multiple blockbusters.
Is this the craziest NFL offseason of all time? Y'all comment below, because I can't think. There's so many stars going to different places. I can't even keep up with the news, man. You got Davante Adams going to the Raiders. Deshaun Watson's going to the Browns. Who else? Khalil Mack got traded to the Chargers. Russell Wilson to the Broncos. Man, Baker's still trying to find a home, man.
Busters have happened, and I felt like it was time for me to finally make you guys some documentary content, which we've dropped our first documentary this past weekend, and we're going to be dropping
the Jackson Mahomes story
this weekend. But in addition to that, I was ready to sit down and make my biggest winners and losers of free agency video. But it seems like free agency isn't over yet. At least the bizarreness of the NFL offseason has not ended yet. Because as a result of multiple other moves that have been made this offseason, the Kansas City Chiefs are trading Tyreek Hill. Yes, the story behind this is absolutely bizarre, and I still can't wrap my head around it. I want to give a shout out to Johnny Henry, who has officially won $500. I know someone's going to say this was rigged because he has a Dallas Cowboys hat, but I swear I just picked someone at random. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram to get your $500. And of course, we're still doing the same giveaway, $500 to a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel. We're still doing a $500 giveaway for a follower of ours on Instagram. Congrats, Johnny, for winning. Now that we got all that out of the way, break. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? One of the foregone conclusions I had this past offseason was the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs were going to extend Tyreek Hill. In my head, I felt like this was something that has already been done. There was no way that they weren't going to get a deal done. Tyreek Hill has been thriving in Kansas City for just way too long, and to be honest, him and Patrick Mahomes make for some incredibly entertaining football. But this morning, when we all woke up, well, at least when I woke up, we got some breaking news from none other than Ian Rappaport, who says another blockbuster trade coming, despite an offer from the Kansas City Chiefs that would make superstar Tyreek Hill one of the highest paid wide receivers. Extension talks have stalled, and Kansas City has now given Hill's agent permission to seek a trade.
Yo, look, man, I heard this man Tyreek Hill wanted Davante Adams type money. Like, he wanted to be the highest paid,
Sources tell me, and Tom Pelissaro. This is significant, and the reason why this happened is because of a division rival that is already making a fellow division rival.
Let's see if he touched
the Las Vegas Raiders were able to trade for Davante Adams this past week. They gave up a first-round pick and a second-round pick in order to get him, which is a very hefty price for any player in the NFL. After that, Davante Adams received a 5-year, $141 million contract extension. When you factor in consistent 1,000 plus yard receiver in the NFL for every single year he's been in the NFL except his rookie season, then yeah, you can understand that this man is not only about to get paid, but you could also understand why he wants to do what he's about to do. I'm assuming Tyreek looked at Davante Adams' contract and said,
okay, I definitely deserve that type of money.
And as a result, since the Kansas City Chiefs can't afford to pay Tyreek Hill because they have a ton of capital invested elsewhere, like Patrick Mahomes, who currently currently has a cap hit of $35.7 million this year, with Chris Jones, who has a cap hit of $29 million this year, then it makes sense why the Chiefs have no choice but to trade him. And obviously, this is like a last case scenario for the Kansas City Chiefs. My initial thoughts on this is the fact that just watching Mahomes and Hill break up should, one, be a little heartbreaking for football fans. I mean, I don't care if you're a Chiefs fan or if you're not a Chiefs fan, these two combine to create some crazy football.
Moments,
I mean, Mahomes to Tyreek Hill has been nothing but magical over the past couple of years, and I guess we kind of took that for granted. I'm really curious to see how this affects Patrick Mahomes, because this is what's going to define him as a player. Yep. Was it because of this one connection that he had with Tyreek Hill that he was so special, or is it the fact that he's just an absolute beast of a quarterback and that's why he's been so successful? I'm personally hoping for the latter. Now, Ian Rappaport continues to say that if the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill, the draft pick return would be significant, but they already have one possibility in town, Marquez Valdes-Scantling. So according to Tom Pelissaro, the Chiefs would begin to replace Tyreek Hill with Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who is on his way to Kansas City today for a visit. No deal's imminent, but a logical option to help fill the void. Speed for speed, which means the wide receivers in the 2022 NFL draft just got a significant bump to their value. I mean, originally you had the Green Bay Packers entering the market in need of a brand new wide receiver. Now you have the Kansas City Chiefs who are about to enter the market in the need of a wide receiver, which is absolutely significant. And historically, trades like this have worked out for both sides that have been involved, although you can't generalize trades like this. The most recent example of a situation like this, I would like to say, is the Minnesota Vikings with Stephon Diggs. They traded Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills traded back a pick that ended up being Justin Jefferson. Jefferson, in my opinion, is an upgrade over Stephon Diggs.
Justin Jefferson's
instrumental to Josh Allen's development as a quarterback. And now this blockbuster trade is official. The Kansas City Chiefs are trading 6-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins, and the return is pretty interesting.
They got 5 picks, man. They're going to be able to build this back up, get some, man.
The return that the Chiefs are going to get for Tyreek Hill is a first-round pick in 2022, a second-round pick in 2022, and a fourth-round pick in 2022, as well as fourth and sixth-round picks in 2023. Bear in mind that the first round pick that's going to the Kansas City Chiefs isn't necessarily a high first round pick. This is the pick that the Miami Dolphins received from the San Francisco 49ers in return for them trading up to the number 3 pick last year to select Trey Lance. So they flipped that pick in addition to a second rounder and a fourth rounder this year, and they also give 4th and 6th round picks in the future. Let's break this down. I commend the Miami Dolphins for going all in on Tua Tagovailoa.
See, the thing is that it's not necessarily a high pick, but see, if this was the NBA, that would be an awful pick. Like, that'd be an awful trade. But with the NFL, since there's so many positions, so many players that you need, you'll be able to find a really good player in like the 2nd to 3rd round. You'll still find good players. The NBA has 2 rounds. If you're not one of them first like 8 to 10, like pretty much the first 10 picks, you'll have someone pretty solid. But then you start getting the wild cards from that point on. With the NFL, though, you can get a good player late in the 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd. You can even find someone good pretty much in the 4th, like with the wild cards in the 4th. So
yesterday, they signed, in my opinion, the top player in all of free agency, Terron Armstead, to protect Tua, and they made some significant moves this past offseason. They added Cedric Wilson, Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, Connor Williams, and Teddy Bridgewater, and probably their biggest addition now is, of course, Tyreek Hill. They also brought in a brand new head coach, Mike McDaniel, which everyone seems to love. This is a culture-shifting offseason
this gonna be good.
Dolphins, which was already a good team going into the offseason. Bear in mind, their offense needed some help, and the pieces around Tua Tagovailoa could use some work. But now the offense is looking like this.
See, I don't know if Tua is that good though. Like Tua, I'm iffy on Tua, man. I can't lie. I'm iffy on Tua. But this season will show how good Tua really is. You got a crazy weapon in Tyreek Hill.
At QB, you have Tua. Then you have Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert. Then you have Tyreek Hill.
At the very least, you got Teddy Bridgewater.
Wide receivers, not to mention Devontae Parker, who's a beast when he's healthy, and Mike Gesicki at the tight end position. I'm going to preface this by telling you I am not a huge fan of trading for star wide receivers. I personally feel like the success of a wide receiver is very dependent on the chemistry that he built with the quarterback before him. With that being said, Tyreek Hill has made it work with multiple quarterbacks throughout his career with significantly different playing styles. In 2016 and 2017, he didn't have Mahomes under center, he had Alex Smith under center. And although his first year, his rookie year, he didn't have the greatest statistics, in 2017, he was an absolute baller. Now, the motivation for this deal, at least from Tyreek Hill's standpoint, was clearly the money. And the Miami Dolphins are giving Tyreek Hill a 4-year, $120 million extension, including $72.2 million guaranteed.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
Tyreek Hill is calling Davante Adams and thanking him because this is primarily the reason he got such a deal. Prior to this, it was a wide assumption that Tyreek Hill was going to remain on the Kansas City Chiefs.
That man with the Dolphins, that's crazy.
He is now on the Miami Dolphins, which pretty much have all the pieces in place to at least be competitive.
This hurts. Oh man, you see what's it called? What an AFC getting. As soon as the AFC start getting like tough, like especially their division, you got the Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. They're all getting better, man. The Bills got Von Miller, like, and you know how good the Bills were. And just when all this started to happen, we lose Tyreek Hill. Oh man. Oh, that hurts,
AFC
man.
East. Bear in mind the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills share a division with them. But nonetheless, this is an absolutely exciting offseason for the Miami Dolphins at that. For the Kansas City Chiefs, now is going to be a very interesting point in Patrick Mahomes' career. How much of his success was dependent on Tyreek Hill opening up the field for him?
Watch Kansas City get Antonio Brown. They're gonna get AB. Like, look. We just lost we lost one of our best weapons. We gonna need, hey man, we'll give you a chance over here, man. Hey.
Juju Smith-Schuster be able to fill in that wide receiver 1 role, or maybe McCole Hardman steps up and plays wide receiver 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, the Chiefs had to feel somewhat confident in themselves and their ability to scheme in order to make such a trade. But unfortunately, Patrick Mahomes' rookie scale contract is a thing of the past, and they made the most out of that situation. They're the most dominant team in the AFC, at least in my opinion. And once you have to actually start taking a cap hit for your star QB, which Mahomes is worth each and every penny of that, I'm going to add, then you're going to have to start making decisions like this. Now, I wonder what the Chiefs are going to do with the cap space that they save from trading Tyreek Hill. But all in all, I'm going to admit, as excited as I am for the Miami Dolphins and for Tua Tagovailoa's development, because if he doesn't crush it this year, then it might be a sign that the Dolphins might need to move on from him. A part of me is really sad that the Mahomes to Tyreek Hill connection is over, and I hope Mahomes is going to still be able to be successful without Tyreek Hill on the field. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're a Chiefs fan, how do you feel about this? If you're
I'm hurting right now. I tell you right now, I'm hurting right now, man. Even though Aaron Rodgers proved it without Davante Adams, but now he gonna prove, I guess, does he still have, like, is he still that dude? Like, even now, at however old he is, like 38, 39? I don't know how old he is. But he gonna have to prove it without Davante Adams. Pat Mahomes gonna have to prove it without Tyreek Hill, man.
Dolphins fan, I bet you're really excited about this. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike.
This hurts.
Until our next upload.
Oh man, this hurts, man. Alright, that's it for this video. Again, make sure you like, comment, share. Subscribe if you're new. Comment what you think about this trade, man. If Pat Mahomes gonna struggle, is Tyreek Hill not gonna be the same? Because that's one thing about this trade. Yes, Pat Mahomes might struggle, but Tyreek might not have the same numbers or any of that with the new QB, man. But y'all let me know. know in the comments what y'all think. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm hurt, man, but we out. I'll see y'all.